Hi everyone. So I am in the position of not having a practicum at this point, and I have had lots of practice with the discomfort of not knowing and sitting with this ambivalence. I know that I'm not the only grad student that's in this situation, but I've basically had to go inward and sit with this, in my personal experience, extreme discomfort of not knowing and taking a hard look at what my values are and what I want to accomplish. And my goal is to get through this year and thrive and graduate. I had to let go of attachments of what I thought I wanted and looking for doors to see what is really available and what would be a good opportunity for me. Some values as a social worker that I hold is I can enter a community with humility. I have been in experiences in my life, and I have been a service user, and I understand the need to share power. And unintentionally, as a social worker, I can hold power over. So critical reflection is going to be a core ingredient of my practice. And fortunately, I do already have this. My self-development is just part of my growth. And these last 3 weeks, I've sat in meditation and I've journaled. And the process of journaling and questioning really reveals what is your intention and what is the result and what is the impact. I like this piece in Taylor's work where she talks about interrogating ambivalence and not a contradiction, not simply for its own sake, but in order to accomplish social justice work by Rossiter. And taking a longer, harder look at practice and making sense of it differently in constitutive activity, that it's always a process. So I realize that right now these 3 weeks of not being engaged in community is just part of the process, and it's just one step. And this is going to prepare me later on for when I do enter a community. I like the idea of being in this sense of suspense. This a place of discomfort can goad one person. So understand, just being able to sit with discomfort is so important as a social worker. And what arises in the discomfort is a feeling of inadequacy. And I can definitely say that I've felt all those things, but I do believe that coming to the table, some values that I have and will continue to develop is the idea of not knowing, a sense of humility, and being brave and being braver. So a lot of things scare me, and I will place myself in situations just to be able to overcome fears. My experience in Ghana has taught me that I can navigate systems and I can land on my feet. And we're all interconnected. So this is a piece that I think, as a community worker, understanding the interconnection of everything is part of that can shift the whole picture for an individual or a community. So I believe that I am going to go forward in my internship. It has shifted back to Multnomah Wraparound. I haven't heard from my supervisor yet, But I believe I will be starting next week. So I think it's a go. So thank you for watching. Bye.